Hello, everyone. As you can see, I'm in a different place. I'm at my parents' at the moment. My mum had an operation yesterday, so I'm trying to be a support as much as I can to Dad and my brothers. Um, I wanted to come on and just sort of share a little bit my experience because I've had to do this quite a lot when I had ME and also now as well. And it's basically the thing of, particularly with ME, although you will pay for it big time afterwards, when push comes to shove, you can basically go into adrenaline and just do it. That's what I used to find. If you look back on some of my videos, there was this day, a crazy day where I had like the electrician and the plumber out, and I didn't have any heating for 2 days, and it was just mental. But I coped. But then afterwards, I was just in bed for like 3 months. So it is that thing of like weighing up your priorities. So for this one, it was like, I have to be there for Dad and Mum because Mum's appointment was moved last minute, and so it was very much like, oh goodness, okay, there's not going to be anybody here for my brothers when they get home. So yeah. So anyway, I wanted to say, really just weigh up. Like if it's urgent, you can do it. Now that doesn't sort of mean that, oh, actually you're not ill and you're faking it. It's just that you go into adrenaline. So basically, because I knew I was coming over and I knew that it would be useful to Mum if I did a whole load of meal prep for her so that she didn't really have to do anything for the rest of the week. I was up at like 3:40 2 nights ago, just like meal prepping in my head, writing all my lists and that kind of thing, because I was just so awake. And like normally I can just lie in bed and be awake and it's okay, but my brain was just like, and I've pretty much been under adrenaline since then because we did the food shop on the way, and then from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock I was just cooking the whole time, so I didn't sit down. And normally that would slay me, but I managed. Now I'm incredibly painful and stiff today, but my dad's got a hospital appointment today, and Mum can't function at the moment. So it's like, okay, so I've got another day. So it's very much like, okay, adrenaline is not a good idea to be on, as in, like, it's not like you're taking adrenaline or anything like that. It's just your body's natural thing. So I will probably crash sort of tonight or hopefully tomorrow. I'm saying hopefully because it's like I'm hopefully back home tomorrow. But I'm going to try and sort of push through. So yeah, so it's that advice of only go into like adrenaline mode, I call it, if you absolutely have to, because boy, are you going to pay for it afterwards. So also the heating isn't on, so I'm freezing. But anyway, that's another story. And Neil actually ordered me a like plug-in gilet. I call them Gillet poofs. And it like keeps you warm. But that's arrived at my house, not here. So that's sad. But anyway, so I thought I would just share with you because that might not have occurred to you, that thing of like, because I know when I first had ME, I went into adrenaline mode unnecessarily and then paid for it for ages afterwards. And it's like, well, that's just stupid. Whereas, I've kind of planned, because I knew this was going to happen. I planned like the next couple of weeks. I've just got nothing in the diary, so I can just veg. So anyway, lots of love. And if you don't hear from me for a couple of weeks, you know why. Bye-bye.